Morning! It's about 7 a.m. on a Wednesday morning and we're in Yellowstone Park and my 27th state, Wyoming. I wanted to get here early because it's a very popular park. It's the first one and we are at Old Faithful Geyser parking lot right now. I wanted to get here just in case it fills up. I didn't know what the parking situation was like, but now I know it's kind of like Grand Canyon. It's a massive parking lot and there's really only just a few cars here at the moment, but you never know. So we're here and now that we're parked, I'm gonna nibble on a little breakfast just to keep me going, and then we're gonna try to go see Old Faithful.
And I said at the same time.
There's a bison. It's starting to heat up a little bit. I was just in the moment. I wasn't prepared for anything except how I felt right then. I knew it would be chilly, so I brought my hat and coat, but I did not bring my sunglasses or sun hat. I wasn't sure what kind of trails there would be. I didn't know if there'd be a lot of hiking trails around the geyser or if it's just like a boardwalk around it, but I was just ready to go find out. Now I know there's boardwalks and there's also a half-mile trail as an overlook, which I'll do after this little roundabout. It's really cool that you can get this close to the geysers. In Lawson Volcanic National Park, you could see them, but you couldn't get this close to them, and they weren't quite as many. This is definitely a lot cooler. So the geysers erupt every every 2 to 5 hours, and the eruption lasts about a minute. So hopefully we can see some eruptions while we're here. This is so cool. I love being able to just walk through this wonderland of geysers, bubbling pools, steam vents. You can literally feel the steam on your face. Sulfur. Each geyser has its own little name. This is called Beach Spring. Ooh, it's bubbling. You can just imagine people sitting around, really tiny people sitting around at the beach, enjoying the view and the sunshine. Ooh, a deer. Right there. What a beautiful day. I'm so happy to be here. Ooh, that one looks like it's erupting. Wow. getting a little wet. This is so nice. I'm so happy to be back out on the trail, even though it's a short trail. It's beautiful, there's flowers, it feels great. Ah, smells fresh. I was feeling a little blue being cooped up in the van for so many days. It was starting to really get to me. But at this moment, I feel so good. I feel alive and so happy and fulfilled. Yay! We're back in the van. We saw Old Faithful! Yes! I feel so accomplished. Getting up early and getting a spot and before the parking lot filled up, because it filled up fast. What time is it? Coat, that's where my phone is. Oh, JD. Oh. Yeah, almost 10 o'clock. So yeah, folks, even on a weekday morning in late August, things fill up fast. So early bird gets the worm. That's what I've learned with national parks. Even when the parking lot is huge, it will fill up fast. I haven't showered in quite a few days. There's no Planet Fitness around, so I'm just kind of dealing with it. Wearing a headband, wearing hats. Wow, we got so lucky. The parking lot was slap full, and as soon as I pulled up, a car was leaving, backing out, so we got a spot. It wasn't hard. I didn't have to drive around forever to wait for a spot to open. Oh, so this is Midway Geyser Basin, and according to the map, it is this guy with all the colors. So hopefully we can see him today, but first I'm gonna eat something. Midway Geyser Basin has the world's largest geyser, Excelsior, and the world's largest hot spring, Grand Prismatic. That's exciting. So far in Yellowstone, I've seen more bison and elk than I did in the Basin National Refuge. There, I guess you just have to get lucky, but here, I don't know. I mean, maybe you have to get lucky both places. Maybe I'm just lucky today. But yeah, we saw that bison up close and personal. It was just hanging out by itself. It was interesting how it was just all alone hanging out. But apparently they can be aggressive. They can run up to 35 miles an hour and they can kill you if they want to. So you gotta stay away from those guys. Another great thing about having a van as opposed to an RV is parking. In this parking lot right now, RVs and trailers are not allowed. We're allowed to be here, but we get the benefits of living in the car at the same time.
Trail makes I want to drink a bunch more water. The Perry Falls. Seems like we grow. Perry Falls.
So we're on a 1.5 mile hike to what's called Fairy Falls, and I think we're almost there. It's a lovely hike, and I can hear the water. Cool. sorry it's so dark, but we're trying to hide from the sun. So we got to go on the overlook to see the world's largest geyser and hot spring, all in one, I guess. We came back and then we, you know, saw the falls. Wasn't expecting to go see the falls, but we were already there, so I just went ahead and did that, and that was a perfect little hike. It was exactly what I needed. I felt so great afterwards. I even took a little nap when I got back. I ate lunch. Now it's time to go see Excelsior. But I think instead of driving over there, I'm going to just keep van parked here and try to walk over there, because I already got a spot and I don't really feel like moving and trying to find another spot. Okay, now we're going to Norris Geyser Basin, which is the park's hottest and most dynamic geyser. It includes Steamboat, which is the world's tallest geyser. Maybe we'll see it erupt. So unlike Old Faithful, which we know when it's gonna erupt, that one is old unpredictable, because you really never know when it's gonna erupt. You just might get lucky, you never know. But when it does erupt, it can shoot up to 300 feet in the air. That means we would be completely soaking wet if it erupted when we were standing there. Man, that would be so cool to see though. I could even film it since the GoPro is waterproof. Okay, I know it's getting dark, but it is 8 o'clock at night, but we're gonna go see Mammoth Springs.